Bienvenidos, queridos amigos, estoy de vuelta. Bienvenidos a la casa del Taechoro. Bienvenido amigo, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué onda, qué pex? Dame un segundito y reviso el chat. Hoy día vamos a hacer un directo de Batman, a ver qué tal. Es un buen juego. He estado ausente por mucho tiempo, pero estoy de vuelta. Vamos a continuar. Ya me pasé el capítulo 1, ahora vamos a jugar el capítulo 2. En resumen, si es que te perdiste el capítulo 1, puedes ir leyendo esto, mira. Y te voy a explicar lo que pasó en el capítulo 1. O puedes ver mis videos anteriores. En mis videos anteriores ya, ya sale todo el capítulo 1 completo. Dame un segundo, que mi wifi está raro. Está cargando para poder leer el chat. Dame un segundo. Este celular. Un segundo. Ya estoy en el chat. Déjame ver qué pusiste. Oh, Hazael. ¿Qué tal, Hazael? ¿Estás de vuelta? Ya volvimos. Batman. Bueno. A ver, voy a estar subiendo esto. Cuando termine de subir esto, tal vez suba otra cosa. South Park. Probablemente. Bueno, veamos. Este resumen, mira, del capítulo anterior.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts,
este es el pingüino, aunque no se parece.
sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
This is Selina.
Gatúbela. Con su ojo morado.
How many?
Tío, morado.
I'd have to count the pieces.
Díganle no al abuso a la mujer.
Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. It's all so public and messy. It doesn't help anything to bottle your feelings up. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Killing Floor. Sí, hay que jugar Killing Floor. Déjame organizarlo bien. Y jugamos. A ver.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Qué triste.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Now, it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
Batman.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
Creo que podemos jugar
I never knew that. She was
esta
always so
semana, yo
good
te
to me.
aviso. Déjame organizarlo bien, déjame conversarlo como se vive.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back! Bruce, give us this.
No.
He told me you had to come. You don't have to do this. Don't walk away. Stay on the street.
¿Tú veías los dibujos animados de Batman? A mí me gustaban ver esos. La serie
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a bug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone.
¿Cuál es tu villano
knows
favorito de
why.
Batman? Bienvenidos a todos al canal, los que estén viendo el video. Gracias por venir. Estamos jugando Batman. Sí, calidad dibujo. Ojalá estén disfrutando. Sí. Ladrón asqueroso y cobarde, lo que él dijo. Joker, sí. Oh, sí, Wolf Among Us, es un buen juego. Es de los mismos creadores, Telltale. Es muy buen juego. Joker, sí, también Joker es mi villano favorito. Hazael, ¿cuál es tu villano favorito de Batman?
I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me
Todos
wrong,
en el
I'm
chat
always
digan.
here for you. This could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
¿No conoces el
Look,
pingüino?
I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Oh, Dios.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you,
Mortal Kombat.
Lieutenant.
Ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but that must be nice to have a DA in your
Van a sacar
pocket.
el 11 probablemente. Dicen que en el E3 van a revelarlo. Hype.
One hand washes the other, Lieutenant.
Is that how it works?
Of course. Otherwise, everyone has dirty hands.
What he means is, we'll repay the favor in kind.
I'm gonna call you on that.
Oh, Dios.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee.
¿Utilizaron FIFA?
I just wanted to
Voy a
say,
probarlo.
you know, some of us police support you, despite what the
Mundial
media
ya se
is
viene
saying.
en 2 semanas.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Hype. Todos aquí van a ver el mundial. Voy a comprar. Voy a subir FIFA. No se preocupen, como ya todos están aquí hypeados con el mundial.
I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
I know he does a lot for the department, but honestly, Batman freaks me out.
Oh, he's definitely freaky. But I'm glad he's out there watching over the city.
Marvel versus
All right,
Mortal
Falcone's
Kombat.
inside. Say
¿Te
what you
acuerdas
gotta
DC
say.
contra Mortal
We'll be out
Kombat?
here.
Ese era un buen juego. Deberían sacar un juego de Marvel de peleas bueno. A mí no me gustó el de Marvel vs. Capcom. Arriba el mundial.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Pobre hombre.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met.
Oh.
But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press
Jason?
got their teeth into you.
El
You're your
XL.
father's
Oh, sí,
son.
yo tengo el XL.
Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
Lo he subido al canal.
More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Oh.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings. And they were never forgotten.
Bueno.
You and me.
El modo Battle
We're
Royale.
practically
Yo pienso
family.
que está de moda
I
ahora.
thought you'd have figured that
Pero
out
tarde o
by now.
temprano la gente se va a
I
aburrir.
tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
Convince me then.
Pero
Tell me a story about our big,
hasta incluso
happy
en
family.
Call of Duty van a agregar el modo Battle
There it
Royale.
is.
Me parece interesante.
Now I
Pero
get
creo
you
que,
hooked.
en mi opinión, ya se como
Your
se va a poner un
father,
poco aburrido.
Hill,
Porque
and me,
todos los juegos,
we
todos los
ran
juegos
this
y todo el
city.
día,
Still
todo el
do.
mundo. O sea, hasta en celular tienen
Damn this pain.
los juegos Battle
Can't
Royale.
think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Pero sí, de que son entretenidos, son entretenidos. Pero tarde o temprano nos vamos a aburrir.
For 40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever.
Fortnite
you'd never know the whole story.
PUBG.
How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark.
Fortnite. No te gusta.
Much better, kid.
Yo solo
Thank
juego
you.
con mis amigos.
Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
Y ya vieron
You got
Infinity
more of
War.
her in
¿Qué
you,
opinan de
tell
esa
the
película?
truth.
Fue muy buena.
Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
Final, nada
You
spoilers,
can't
pero
trust
el final
anyone
fue
in
uno.
Gotham. Least of all those you call
Ya que se
friends.
haga la segunda parte.
Your parents learned that.
Lo mataron. No.
They're waiting for you in hell.
No. Toma
The
eso.
bastard had to die.
Abusa a la mujer. Abusa a la mujer.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Oh, Dios. Lo mataron. Lo mataron. La final del Champions, sí. Sí, eso estuvo, bueno, inesperado. La verdad yo soy del Barcelona. Pero bueno, ni modo. Ganaron ustedes esta vez.
We are in
Real
deep
Madrid.
shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Algo
She'd never
hicieron
do
una droga.
anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's
Sí,
case
pero
meant
Champions,
justice for
bueno,
1,000 unnamed victims.
que son buenos.
Now it is a
La
PR
verdad,
disaster.
tengo que admitirlo.
How can I
Por más
run
que yo
against
sea fan
corruption
del
when our own
Barcelona,
cops are
Real
redecorating the
Madrid es muy
precinct with their
bueno.
prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
We can't act until we know the whole story.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Sigue
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Ojalá el Barcelona mejore de nuevo.
Alfred,
Solía ser mejor.
Falcone's been murdered.
Ha empeorado.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
A ver.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site.
Inyectaron
That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Yo me suscribí a tu canal, no te preocupes. Yo estoy suscrito.
What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I
Canal
believe
de
you were
terror.
drugged,
Tienes
Sergeant.
canal de terror.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone.
Claro, pásame el link.
But I would never, never betray the lieutenant.
Pasa el link al chat y
Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt. No consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was going to get off.
Bienvenido a my video games world.
And all I knew was that I had to stop
Gracias
that.
por venir.
I had to. No matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't. They were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Un poco de miedo. Uy, sí, se ve interesante este panel.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry,
¿Habían jugado este juego antes o lo habían visto?
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now.
Telltale
They'll be back.
Batman.
How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Qué bueno que se conozcan ahora. Moderadores.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown? Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Oh, sí, es un buen juego.
Oh, don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Bueno, a mí me gusta Batman un montón. Yo crecí con Batman. O sea que sí, me parece un buen juego. Sí, you're crazy. Sí. Estoy riendo un montón.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found in the docks. Let's see what we got.
¿Y nunca has visto esta serie de televisión?
Ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker?
Sí, estás loco, estás
Thrown
loco.
in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
¿Mensaje extraterrestre? Sí.
No one will miss him. You can be sure of that. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Fair enough, Master Bruce. But if you learned something about your parents, that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy, or out of control.
Por alguna razón no le puedo dar clic a tu link. Extraño. Bueno. Continuamos.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
¿Cómo se llama? Tu canal, de nuevo.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you... Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Yep. Vamos a buscar el pingüino. Oswald Cobblepot.
Find her now! Send a strong message.
La primera parte. A ver.
Bring me her head.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is... Oh, please. You can help me, or you can...
Es un X-Men.
Let him go.
Batman!
It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Vamos bien. Salud. Uy, está en el chat. Déjeme chequear el chat. Hola. ¿Ya viste? Esto estaba que se ponía bueno. Te perdiste la pelea. Parece que voy a pelear de nuevo. Me están mirando mal.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
Voy a checar.
care?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar. Standing there like a moron ain't gonna help matters.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it.
Huh.
The cops take all your fancy clothes? Were you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers. Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself.
Oh, un segundo, se cortó. Rayos. Voy a tener que empezar